So telly, if you bother to take a look, is the equivalent of like lots of books. Oh, I know, I learned from telly this big beautiful box of facts. If you know a thing already, baby, you can switch the channel over just like that. Endless joy and endless laughter, folks living happily ever after. All you need to make you wise is 23 minutes plus advertisements. Why would we waste our energy turning the pages 1, 2, 3 when we can see?
You have got to be.
So we go, take another mime on. It says, I'm here. So you're doing this. So doing this. I feel like that. One look at me, and then we go one look at my face, and we're going to see everything. And then I'm going to follow.
I am a princess and I am a prince. Nothing but an angel sent down from the sky. My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is a man so strong as me. It's true, he indulges my tendency to bolt. But time is little soldier, how to fall free. My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. I can see the days of time do you do. It's been clear, there's a real for me. Like me, my daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is a soldier, tough as me. I'm a daddy soldier. One day when I'm older, I can be a soldier and punch you in the face. Millions of these, 1 in a million these days. Specialness is dagger above average, go figure. Is it some modern miracle of calculus that registers frequent miracles in miraculous? My mother says I'm a miracle, all the grace and it's plain to see. Everything is a miracle, a miracle, miracle like me. I'm a money kid, I'm a prince, not together with you. I'm pretty rare.
Rehearsal tracks.
Might as well be saying you think that it's okay. That's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. Platinum blonde hair, extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil of violet's hair for men. Yep. Slip of a boat is a tiny ripple in the seat of a wall, and the creak of a floor. The storm can begin with a flap of a wing. The tiniest mite has the mightiest sting every day. Starts with a tick of the clock on the skips. Starts with the click of the lock. Stuck in your story and wanting it out. You don't have to cry, you don't have to shout. It's just a little you can do a lot. You must let a little thing like little stop you. If it sits around then get on top you, nothing will change. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. Chill and roll. You might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
If you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or princess, you'll soon see there's raping tragedy. And even if you put in some effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages. This living hell. If I try, I can't remember. But all my life had ended. Before I knew things were over. Before I heard of the healing of the bell. I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know.
That's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bog Trotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful. Marvelous. This makes me so happy. Gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, God! What's the matter, Bog Trotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
Oh, no, you're not full. I will tell you when you are full, and I say that criminals like you are not full until you have eaten the entire cake.
But
No buts. You haven't got time to butt. Eat.
I can't eat it all. Headmistress will be sick.
He should have thought of that before
come
he made a
stand up
pact
at the- push him
with
up to the
Satan
cake.
and decided to steal my cake.
First we are heroes, covered ourselves in chocolate glory.
Too much. It's just too much. Go on, Bruce. Do it.
Silence.
I'm shaking. You should be embarrassed. You're not a little girl. It's just pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. What are you waiting for? Just knock on the door. Perhaps OH is probably having a meeting or something and won't want to be interrupted. If anything, caution in these situations. Insensible one should avoid confrontation when possible. I'll come back later. But this little
the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic. Just pathetic. Oh, right. Look at you hesitating, handshaking. You should be embarrassed. You're not a little girl. It's just pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. What are you waiting for? Just knock on the door. Perhaps a witch, probably having a meeting or something, or won't want to be interrupted. If anything, caution in these situations. Sensible one should avoid confrontational pause. I'll come back later then. But this little girl,
Rehearsal
this miracle. Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door.
Rehearsal
Don't be
tracks.
pathetic.
Get up. Somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You ought to blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that people are clever. It's very quaint. It's very sweet. But wrong. People don't like smarty pants what go around claiming that they know stuff we don't know. What you know matters less than the volume with which what you don't know is expressed. Content has never been less important. So you have got to be loud. Girl, you gotta understand how to stand out from the crowd. A little less slack, a lot more heel. A little less fact, a lot more feel. A little less brains, a lot more hair. A little less head, a lot more derriere. No one's gonna tell you when they're doing a trash spell. You got a light, don't hide it under a bushel. No one's gonna look if you don't stand up. No one's gonna listen if you don't shout. No one's gonna care if you don't care. So go and put some highlights in your hair. Cause you gotta highlight what you got. Even if what you got is not a lot, you somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You ought to blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that people are clever. It's very quaint, it's very sweet, but wrong. People don't like smarty pants what go around claiming that they know stuff we don't know. Now, what you know matters less than the volume with what you don't know is expressed. That's never been less important. So you have got to be loud. So you gotta listen up and shout from the crowd. A little less black, a lot more heel. A little less back, a lot more feel. A little less brains, a lot more hair. A little less head, a lot more derriere. Don't touch well, you gotta like that under a bushel. No one's gonna listen if you don't stand out. No one's gonna listen if you don't shout. No one's gonna care if you don't care. So go and put some highlights in your hair. You gotta highlight what you got. Even if what you got is not a lot, you gotta be loud.
How my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969, do you think in that moment when my big moment came that I treated the rules with casual disdain? Well, like hell, As I stepped up to the circle, did I change my plan? What? As I chalked up my palms, did I wave my hands? I did not. As I started my spin, did I look at the view? Did I drift off and dream for a minute or two? Do you think I faltered or amended my rotation? Do you think I altered my intended elevation? As the hammer took off, did I change my grunt? From the grunt I had practiced for many a month. Not to jot, not to dot. Did I stray from the plot? Not to detail. My throw was adjusted or forgotten. Not even when the hammer left my hand. Sail high up above the stands. Did I let myself go? No, 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 no.
Do you have to plan on getting a trophy case?
The door's actually going to be functional.
It will be.
So I'll just push it. No. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer
for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to teach success, you don't need sympathy or tenderness. Whip to toe the line. Sing, Jenny. 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer, stay inside the circle all the time.
I applied this one simple rule to hammer throwing life and school. Life's so long, so long. Throw it, find the ballet line and toe it. Don't always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out.
Can you do this with the little thing? Yeah, now get out.
Smile, it's a happy song. Smile, it's a happy song.
This headmistress finds foul odoriferousness wholly olfactorily insulting. And so to stop the stench's spread, I find a session of phys ed. Sorts the merely rank from the revolting.
1, 2, the
Smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat. And phys ed will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold! Forced to suffer the most of.
You ever wondered that I have about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means
Rehearsal tracks.
Just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. Quiet, like silence, but not really silent. Just that nice kind of quiet, like the sound when you lie upside down in your bed. Just the sound of your heart in your head.
Reading these stories to learn to be fully written. When everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. And it's just funny to stop. My dad and my mom, and the telling and the stories were done for just once. And I'm sorry I'm not quite explaining it right. Slowly comes anger, the anger is like it's burning inside me. What you do you think? But it isn't today. Thinking and the shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning. Suddenly everything.
Quiet, like silence, but not really silent.
Rehearsal tracks.
Just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for her to be a little bit naughty. Never again the choking to swear again. Never again the doubting what one he says I'm a miracle. Never again. We live behind bars. Never again will there be no we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting time. And we'll have a church revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. You sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting time. And we'll have that move. We'll become a screaming hog. Take out your hockey stick and a sword. And drop your pictures on the board. It's not insulting. We're revolting. Even if a little you can do a lot, you mustn't act a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and that can get on top, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil of violets hair tonic for men. Yup. In the slip of a bolt, there's a tiny red bolt. The seed of a war and the creak of a floorboard. A storm can begin with a flap of a wing. The tiniest mite packs the mightiest sting every day. Starts with the tick of a clock, all escapes. Starts with the click of